Angeli. Play action. Lost the football. It is scooped. And it'll be a house call touchdown for Colton Hood. Knocked it out. Colton Hood, the scoop and score. Just one play after Syracuse got a takeaway. Tennessee takes it right back.
That's 2 series in a row that Nathan Robinson has made his presence felt. You're just going to see it right here. Defensive lineman Nathan Robinson. Just watch him continuing to work, continue to push the pocket. Keep your eye on the quarterback. You see the left hand come out. Steve Angeli doesn't have the ball secured. And then here comes Colton Hood. Johnny on the spot, just run to the rock and then just go ahead and catch it in for 6. You got to keep 2 hands on the football. Got to be secure with it when you're in traffic like that. And this is just a swarming defense with a bunch of great athletes.
They get the snap off. Here is the blitz. One-on-one to the sideline. Incomplete. Ross Simmons again, the intended receiver. Hand-to-hand combat with Colton Hood.
And this is what Colton Hood is good at. You see his eyes. You see how his head is tilted down. He's looking at the waist of Justice Ross Simmons, not looking at his chest and shoulders where you can get faked out. Love the coach, and they've got a fleet of them.
Angeli tries the other side. Again, it's an incompletion. Same pattern, trying to get his team back in it. Stands in the pocket. Back shoulder throw to the sideline. And it was a terrific one-handed catch by Ross Simmons. Colton Hood all over him, but couldn't stay in bounds.
You see Colton Hood, a lot of hands. You see him, you see the grab there at the end.
And he didn't hold on.
These Tennessee defensive backs play with a lot of physicality at the catch point.
Play action. Turnaround catch made by Justice Ross Simmons. Gets the drive going with a gain of 5.
You see how offensive.
He thought about transferring out. Here's a handoff to Willis. On 2nd down and about 3 inside the 10-yard line. Nixon won't get there. Oh, speed to the edge.
Keep this drive going.
Blitz coming. Angeli protected. Takes a shot down the sideline. Incomplete.
Well,
Colton Hood has had an excellent day in coverage, and he locked up Darryl Gill.
He sure has. But I tell you, you see the Syracuse sideline just screaming for pass interference. You see he's got those long arms. And then here you can tell there's a lot of hand fighting going on with both of them at the catch point. Darryl Gill's fighting. Colton Hood is fighting, trying to get in position to make a play on the ball.
So they switch spots, and he instead comes to play for Josh Heupel.
And you know, and in no way, shape, or form has today.
This guy's just such an athlete.
McNamara looking that way, and a back shoulder catch is negated on an excellent defensive play by the Colorado transfer Colton Hood.
Well, Colton Hood continues to impress this Tennessee staff and impresses me as well. I mean, this guy's had to step into the starting role in week 1 against Syracuse, and you know, that's nearly a fantastic catch on the outside by Page, but Colton Hood is right there.
McNamara takes a shot, and it's broken up. Colton Hood, Dustin, has stepped in and been fantastic at the cornerback position for Tennessee.
Yeah, this is a really, really talented young man, and certainly has some good bloodlines too. In fact, I played with his uncle.
Swing pass to Cash Jones. Their 3rd down specialist had a long way to go and didn't get. Branch has already become a trusted target for Stockton. The 1st down throw zipped over the head. These guys very busy, as you said, out of the inside slot that time.
See the communication.
Pitch to the far side. Branch not going to get there. Not
onto it.
With tempo, Stockton from the pocket. Launches downfield. Catch is made. London Humphreys. 1st and goal. Again, time to throw, but Stockton's going to run out anyway. He's across the line, can't throw at this point, and is going to be tackled after a short game. Clock moving. Stockton, long throw downfield, incomplete. Colby Young is being boxed out nicely by Colton Hood that time.
Yeah, it's a one-on-one matchup. Gave him a little stutter and go, but you got to give Colton Hood a lot of credit there. He starts to turn back.
We'll start this drive, and he gets the football here, trying to kick it to the outside, and strung out nicely. Colton Hood, the transfer from Colorado, who has been a magnificent. We talk about Joey Aguilar being a big addition. This guy with the depth issues in the secondary has been massive.
Yeah, and showed up and played.
Pocket collapse. Pass is picked off. Colton Hood will high step it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This game will be predicated off of turnovers and being able to capitalize off of those turnovers.
But man, what a difference he's made.
Yeah, and you can see Blake Shapen. Dominic Bailey back there again. Passes a little inaccurate over his head. Tips and overthrows, we always say, end up in bad situations. And Colton Hood right there to be able to take advantage of that bad situation for this Tennessee defense to put them on the board. First touchdown for the velocity.
No spin here as they give it to Booth. Shapen throws, quick slant, hits Brennan Thompson at the 30-yard line. First down, Bulldogs for the Vols. Here's Booth trying to break a tackle. He does. He scoots around, needs a block, and doesn't get it. Oh, that was close. Colton Hood avoided the defender. Eason was the... Handoff right side, Booth kicks it to the outside. First down, out of bounds. Let's get an injury update. Let's go down to Morgan. First down and 10. Boy, nice little stutter step again by Washington across midfield. He's down the far sideline and pushed out of bounds. Green, quick slant pass caught there by Omega Blake. Green looking left, throwing that way, batted down. Colton Hood back there in coverage against Omega Blake. Good on good.
Yeah, we talked about Colton finding where number 9 is on the defense. One-on-one hitch route. Taylor Green tries to give it to his best receiver. Well, the best defender for Tennessee says, not happening today. Huge third down stop with two guys that are really good and playing at an elite and high level.
Flag down. Green backpedals, lofts it up toward the end zone, and that one is picked up and out of bounds. But there is a flag back at the 32, right in the area of holding.
During the play, personal foul, hands to the face, offense, number 76. That penalty is declined. Ball on first down, Tennessee.
Play clock down to 3, 2, 1. They just do get it off. Washington left side, nowhere to go. Colton Hood darted in from his corner position, a loss of 2. Again, pressure comes to the corner of the end zone. That one is incomplete. They were trying to hit Omega Blake. Colton Hood, who's just been literally following him from side to side the entire game today. I mean, sometimes it's...
They play for turnovers and tackles for a loss. They do give you a chance to make a big play against them. Quick slant, Simpson's pass in, banged up. They think he's healthier. Here's a trick play, and this one's going to go a long way. Williams turned the corner. Simpson out there trying to block for him. Simpson described him as his best friend. Miller did well to get close to the first down. At running back, their third string running back. Simpson, a quick pop, incomplete. Well defended by Colton. Maybe just the 4th team in SEC history to do that. Win 4 consecutive games, all against ranked opponents. Tough run by Hill.
Set of downs. It's Josh Caddis, the tight end, in motion. Foley swings it out for a screen. It's Harley Gilmore. And great defense by Colton Hood for a Tennessee team.
Kentucky can exploit any of those matchups in the secondary.
Foley delivers a strike, but it's off the hand of Willie Rodriguez. That was Kentucky beat #1 Purdue on the hardwood last night, since you're so inclined. Here's Dante Dowdell. And by the way, tomorrow night on ESPN2, Tennessee plays host to Duke at Food City.
And Mateer, pitch and catch, and they finally involve Isaiah Sategna.
By Burks.
Hoping Sategna can create some magic on the edge on 3rd and long. Fake it to Robinson, long pitch. Burks goes down, makes the grab. Hood makes this. Here comes the pressure. Mateer gets it out. Burks makes the grab. It is a 1st down at the 25.
2nd down and 6. Bobbled and dropped by Fapel.
Yeah, and you see this is uncharacteristic of their #1 receiver, Fapel. It hits him right in the hands. He takes his eyes off of it.
This drive in the backfield to the left of Logan Fife. Fife will throw, and it will come this way to Staley. Just popped out of bounds right at the 30.
He's been able to tackle very well against Redison.
Out to the 35, inside the 35 to the 33 goes Redison again. Colton Hood. Pressure comes. Five stands in there, throws to the end zone, and almost caught. Brody Malone, Bradford. Colton Hood back there in coverage.
One-on-one dynamic job by Colton Hood. Puts his hands up and able to separate the ball from the receiver. Malone
here. Quick slant, and that one is caught, but just for a few yards out over the 30. Involved at SEC schools. Pass is caught there by Fapel. But former Aggies right now, 3 of the top 9 rushers in this conference are. They're bringing the house. Five high throw, and the catch is made by Donovan Fapel.
The receiver was in the backfield, now motions out. It's a run all the way. And Lagway right up the middle. Spins himself. Quarterback barreling down.
This is another one. 8 plays already started back by their own goal line.
Lagway distorted, and that was a nice layered. 3rd and 12. Pressure comes. Lagway running all the way. Good call against the blitz, but he's not down. Tried to get to the edge, and Colton Hood, corner is at us. And a delayed, late handoff, slow developing play, but it's going to get the 1st down.
First and 10. Pavia steps forward, fires in the end zone. Too strong. Over the head of Trey Richardson. Late night watching Notre Dame on the West Coast at Stanford. Right here on ESPN. Dump off. And out of bounds to stop the clock. Goes Mikhail.